and so he'd give example what he meant by that. And I think he ended up, which I've heard this before, I think he referred to this, and then so he said, so for example, Deuteronomy taught that the Hebrews were to have a parapet around their roof so that someone who was on their roof couldn't fall off. It was a safety guard for protection for other people. He says, for the most part, our roofs are not like that today, and we don't have people up on the roof.
Right.
And so what he says, so there's a cultural discontinuity. That was a specific law, but it was specifically related to that culture. Whereas in our culture, we don't even have that same idea. But he said there's a principle within it, the principle of safety precautions in your house, which I think a modern example of that would have to be a fence around a pool.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. But you have a moral obligation to do something
well,
like that.
and it's a law, too.
Is it? I don't know.
I think so.
I've seen pools without them.
Really?
But, so that was one, cultural discontinuity. The other one was redemptive historical discontinuity. And that has to do with, like, what we just talked about with Hebrews. But then he said that there's an underlying moral abiding validity or something like that. Those were the three principles he gave. If it's moral, it reflects